Hey there, this is Lisa Torres here, and I am here with my good friend Travis Holder. Hey, Travis.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. So, so guys, we are here today because we want to teach you exactly how to sponsor new customers and even new reps from Facebook chats without being pushy, without sounding really salesy, because what everybody else is doing out there is they're join my business, buy my product, and we want to teach you to stop doing that and to really get creative with your chat, with your conversations that you're having with people on Facebook chat. Okay, so what we're going to do is this video is probably going to be about maybe 15 minutes long, maybe 20, but we're just going to share with you some ideas, things that have worked for us, right? And we want you to actually challenge yourself to go out there and implement exactly what we're going to teach you. Because Travis and I have created phenomenal results in our business because of what we're going to teach you right now. And we come from places where all we love to do is share, and share some more. But the sad thing about that, right? The fact that we share a lot, it really is that most people won't do what we teach, and that's the sad part. Most people will not do what we teach, but we know that you're not going to be one of them. We know that you're going to do exactly what we tell you to do if you want to start getting the kind of results that we've created in our life online, making a full-time income. I know Travis, he just moved from where to where?
I just moved from Panama. I was out there for a year. Now I'm back in California for a little bit, and I'm gonna do some traveling.
Yeah, and you see, Travis is able to do that because of the results that he's getting with his business, and this is one of the strategies. So if we teach you to do something, it's only in your best interest to actually do it, right? Because if you sit here and learn, and not do, well, then that's not going to help you any, which is what a lot of people do, which is why there's a high failure rate in this industry. We're talking about 97%. And it's because most people will learn this and won't do anything with it. But we want to encourage you not to be one of those people. We want to encourage you to be part of the 3%, just like us. Right, Travis?
That's correct.
All right, so let's get started. I'm going to share my #1 secret, and it's really the only thing that I'm going to share today as far as Facebook chatting goes. And that is, see, if you want people to start asking you questions, if you want people to get attracted to you, if you want people to actually start begging for more information, it's kind of like throwing a fishing, rod out into the ocean, right? Catching a fish and then reeling them in, right? Reeling them in. And so what I do is very, very, very simple. I connect with my target market, right? And you should know who your target market is, and if you don't, you need to go back and start there. Because if you don't have a target market, you're really you're like a fish swimming in the ocean who's lost if you don't have a target market. But if you have a target market, you can now actually be the fisherman who's actually going out there fishing for new prospects and customers, right? Make sense? Okay, so here's what I do. I find my target prospects simply by going into Facebook. There is a search bar at the top of Facebook, and I use hashtags, okay? So for example, and if you guys follow me on Facebook, you saw that a couple of weeks ago I posted, what did I say? Something along the lines, if you want to create a beautiful income, start using hashtags, or something like that. I can't remember exactly
No,
what
yeah, it was something like that. I remember.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And the way that I do it is I go to the search bar, I type in the hashtag of my prospect, and I'm not going to share with you who my prospects are because we don't want to do that. You want to keep that information to yourself, because if you share who your prospect is and who your target is, who your target market is, you don't want to do that. You want to creatively think about who your prospect is, or work with your coach, maybe Travis or myself, and we'll help you figure out who that target market is for you. But once you have figured out who that target market is for you, don't go and share it. Keep that to yourself, because if you go and share that little piece of information, well, then you're going to have a bunch of people trying to do that same thing, and then it will be kind of flooded, right? So we don't want you to do that. We want you to keep that information to yourself. Do you agree with me on that, Travis?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I mean, I'll say in the beginning, until you know, there's a lot of people to target in that niche. Then you can start sharing that information.
Exactly. Okay, so here's the deal. You go to Facebook, search bar, hashtag, right? So hashtag and then whatever keyword you want to use. So let's say, for example, I'm an internet marketer, right? I teach people how to build their businesses on the internet. That's what Travis and I do, right? We are internet network marketing coaches, right? It's what we do. We love helping network marketers build their business on the internet, right? So we are going to go out there and find our target market by maybe typing in a specific company, or maybe typing in a product name of that company, or something where we know for sure we will find our target market. Because when we use the hashtags and we click search, the little search button, right? What's going to show up on the feed is all of my target markets posting, updating on Facebook about that particular topic, whatever the hashtag is, right? And so what we do is we connect with those people, and we look at their statuses, and we like it, and we comment, and we leave positive feedback, right? And then we try to connect with them. And then we send them a message. Hey, how are you? I saw your post. I see that you're in such and such company. I see that you have this and such product. What is it that you love about your business? How is your business going right now, right? Are you getting the results that you want in your business? See, these are the type of questions that Travis and I would ask someone, because we are in the business of helping other people, right? So you have to ask the kind of questions that are related to what it is that you actually do. So we're going to use our scenario. We're going to use what we do as the scenario for today's training. So now that I've connected with that person on Facebook and we've chatted, I've asked a few questions. Remember, you always want to ask questions. You don't want to say, here's the thing that I have, here's the link, you should go check it out. No. You don't want to do that. You want to constantly ask questions to see if you can fill a need. Because once you can fill the need, then you can actually provide that need. Let me give you an example. Let's say I was having a conversation with someone, right? And I asked them, how's your business going? How many leads are you generating every day? And if they say something like, well, it's not really going too well. Right now I'm doing Facebook and Instagram and maybe doing some videos, and I don't really know too much about blogging and whatever kind of strategies that they're doing. Well, if they're going to tell me that they're doing that stuff and not getting the results, then I have a solution, right? So what do? Do I say, here, join my business, let me help you? No. I give them something for free, right? So what could that free thing be? It could be maybe I did a video tutorial on how to do something, like maybe this video right now. It could be an ebook. Maybe I wrote an ebook. Maybe I created some kind of information on an ebook, right? It could be a number of things. It could be an audio. Maybe I did a podcast, right? It could be, now maybe you're new and maybe you don't know how to train yet. That's fine. Find something that you can give away for free, because the more information that you give to help these people, the more they're going to look at you as the expert. Okay? So what did I do recently that created a result in my business? I did exactly that, right? I did the hashtag thing. I connected with that person, right? I found a need because I was asking her questions, right? 2 days later, I actually followed up, right? And then 2 days after that, she started asking for some more information. Well, how do I do this? And how do I do that? And then the following day, what happened? She's now one of my clients who I'm now helping her coach, coaching her to build her business. Now, does that make sense?
Yeah,
That
that
makes
makes
sense,
perfect sense.
Travis.
Yeah, sure does. Yeah.
Okay, very, very simple process. So with that being said, that is my tip. I'm going to go ahead and throw it back to Travis so he can share a tip with you.
Wow, yeah, that was actually a really good tip because I wasn't doing that myself. I wasn't using hashtags to actually find people. So I'm gonna start using that myself. What I was doing was using the search bar and typing in like a phrase, because a graph search is really intelligent on Facebook. They'll actually find people of that exact interest you're looking for in the exact location you want them. So what I would do, I'll type in the search bar, people who live, for example, people who live in Los Angeles who are into health. I say health because it's a popular subject that a lot of people, a lot of my clients, a lot of my customers, they're actually in health companies and they're looking for ways to connect with people. So just using that example for health, there's so many people out there that are into health and they're doing stuff that are not beneficial but they're interested. So it's quite easy to find people using Facebook graph search on that subject. On any subject for that matter, but on the health, it's like she was saying, like Issa was saying, you get something for free because a lot of times, even people, it's funny because even people that I speak to, every once in a while, they'll come to me for help, but then they end up pitching their business to me, and so I'm thinking like you understand, like you came to me for help, but now you're asking me to join your business. Like, this is the exact opposite of what I taught you, in my training videos, because that's what I do. I give away a free training, showing them how to generate leads and sales in their business. So you don't want to do that. You just want to go ahead and blatantly pitch your business. You just want to go ahead and give something of value. And a great way to have that, to give something of value, is to have a blog. Plain and simple. To have a blog where you can put a YouTube video up, even if it's not your video. You can put a YouTube video up, of a health coach or whatever your niche is, self development, whatever it is. You can put it on your blog and share that blog post. And next thing you know, at the you wrote your thoughts in the video, and at the end, like, hey, by the way, if you want to know how to, like in our niche, you want to know how to generate more leads for your business, hey, click here, and then it go to to your website, or we prefer a capture page. We want to capture their information so we can do follow up later. But if you just go through that process of giving people value instead of just blatantly pitching them, then your conversions are going to go up. Like my conversions went up as soon as I made that little switch in my business, where I started offering value on the front end. I started noticing that my sales started going up, and it's because of that. You're offering value. And matter of fact, I was reading a book. What's that book called? Scientific Advertising. You probably heard of it, Lisa. I was reading it, and that book was written like in 1920s, and he was talking about. They started doing that. They started giving stuff away for free, in their mailers, advertisers, I should say, started giving stuff away for free, and they started noticing that they started getting a higher conversions. So, this is not something that's new. We're not teaching anything that's, we just, thought of this. People have been doing it for a very long time, but unfortunately, it hasn't transferred over into the network marketing industry. So, that's why people are like, they're put off by it because people are blatantly pitching. But we do the switch to where we can offer people value instead of blatantly pitching, and then them asking, hey, what do you do? It's a lot easier. It's a lot easier process than the pitching. I don't pitch anybody my business, like, ever. Like, I haven't pitched in years, like literally in years. It's like just think of yourself as a doctor. When you come in, when you go to a doctor's office, they diagnose. They ask questions. What are you doing? To like Lisa was saying, what are you doing to generate leads for your business? What are you doing to build your business? They'll answer your questions, and from there you can diagnose. But if you don't have a medicine for them, then you can't help them, and that's okay. You just move on.
I
to the
love
next.
the word that you use, Travis. Diagnose.
Diagnose. That's all we're doing. We're like
That's
doctors.
it.
So yeah,
That's
that's pretty
it.
much it.
Yeah.
We're just diagnosing by asking questions.
Absolutely. And it's like, you ever been to a mall and like um what is that? Like the food court at the mall. What do you see a lot at the food court at the mall? You see, let's say for example, at the Chinese station where they're selling Chinese food, they'll have
Mm.
somebody walking around with a tray with these little samples to give away for you to taste. They're giving samples away for you to taste, right? And so it's like little teasers. Now think about this. How many times have you passed by one of those little stations where the person is standing there giving little samples, right? Even at the supermarkets they do it too, where they'll have
Mhm.
like a little table and they're giving away samples. And if you taste the sample, you're like, this is actually good. Maybe I'll eat here for lunch. And then what do? You go in and you buy, or you come back later and you buy because you remember that sample that it tasted really good,
Mhm.
right? So when it comes to Facebook chatting, that's no different. All you're doing is dropping little samples inside of the conversation. Little samples. That's all. Like little teasers, right? You want them to come back for more. And don't chat with the intention of making a sale right there on the spot. Okay? Remember when I gave you my example where I chatted with someone, I followed up with her 2 days later, right? And then a day after that, what happened?
She bought.
She bought.
Mhm.
She didn't buy the day of. So you don't give up on the conversation just because um, you know, they didn't buy right there on the spot. You don't do that. And you definitely don't go inside of a conversation with the intention to sell, with the intention to pitch your deal or to pitch your product or anything like that. Because that's what most people are doing. And that's why most people give up, because they're not making any sales. Why are they not making any sales? Because people don't want to be sold. They don't want to be pitched to. They want to buy. They don't want to be pitched,
Mhm.
right? So if you can stop doing the pitch fest and start putting little samples out there instead, well, then you'll start having better results inside of your business, right? So
Definitely.
I'm pretty much done. We can actually end this recording if you want, Travis, unless you have
Oh yeah, that's
anything else that
perfect.
you want to put out there.
I, seriously, that was the core points of really chat. I mean, not just chat, but any business building period. Because you can do the same thing on any social network, not just Facebook chat. So you can take this to email, to Instagram, to Twitter. So as long as you're providing value to the world, the world's gonna pay you back. It always does. It always does.
Absolutely. So tip of the day, lead with value. That's it. So with that being said, thanks for watching, guys. We hope you enjoyed this little tidbit short video, and we will see you on the next one. Be sure to visit Travis's blog at where? Whoistravisholder.com,
Yeah.
and my blog at lisatorresspeaks.com. And we'll see you on the next video. Take care.